So let me ask you this question, because I think this is the next logical question, because the president of the United States, you, unlike, say, Hillary Clinton in her case,
right,
a president has the power to declassify.
Correct.
Okay. You had said on Truth Social a number of times you did declassify.
I did declassify, yes.
Okay. Is there a process? What was your process to declassify?
There doesn't have to be a process, as I understand it. You know, there's different people say different things, but as I understand, there doesn't have to be. If you're the president of the United States, you can declassify just by saying it's declassified, even by thinking about it.
You can declassify just by thinking about it, the former president says. He took it a step further than W did back when he was in office, and he said, I don't have a magic wand that says low gas. I mean, he was keeping expectations low, but Donald Trump apparently can just think about it. As president of the United States, you can think about it and declassify things. How about some reality, you guys? Is the actual process of declassifying highly classified material. Presidents do have the authority to declassify information, by the way, though typically there's a process for doing so, which can include coordinating with the agencies or cabinet members from which the information originated to prevent possible national security risks. Weird how that works. There's a process even when you're president, because you're not a dictatorship like Trump would like to actually have us go through. So it's not a simple process. But Trump has shown that when he went through these procedures, you know, things weren't always on the up and up. His legal team has so far not produced evidence that the documents at Mar-a-Lago had been declassified, as they keep saying. The 3-judge panel of the appeals court noted in the Wednesday ruling. His lawyers have resisted in doing so in front of that special master Raymond Dearie, the US district judge who has pressed the team this week to provide that evidence. They've not provided it. They don't want to provide it because they can't provide it because it's nonsense. He was still talking to Sean Hannity though, and he claimed that this whole raid on his Mar-a-Lago estate, they were actually looking for something else, not his criminal possession of these documents, but someone else. See if this makes any damn sense to you.
There's also a lot of speculation because of what they did, the severity of the FBI coming and raiding Mar-a-Lago. Were they looking for the Hillary Clinton emails that were deleted, but they are around someplace? Were they looking for the spying on Trump's?
You had it.
No, they may be saying, they may have thought that it was in there.
Okay.
And a lot of people said the only thing that would give the kind of severity that they showed by actually coming in and raiding with many, many people is the Hillary Clinton deal, the Russia stuff, or, I mean, there are a number of things, the spying on Trump's campaign. So they spied on my campaign.
Trump makes points sometimes so stupid that even Sean Hannity has to go, wait, they can't say that you had them, right? Because if we're saying you have them, that means it goes back to when we were talking about how you were part of colluding and trying to figure a way to have her emails get discovered or brought up by some foreign entity, which he denied, or he said that's not what I was asking Russia to do. That's just a little insert there because none of it makes any sense. They're going through Mar-a-Lago looking for Hillary Clinton's emails. And if he says Russia 3 times, that just undoes everything. So Sean Hannity was confused as everyone else was because that answer didn't make any sense. Here's some reality from that search of Mar-a-Lago. Material on foreign nations' nuclear capability seized at Trump's Mar-a-Lago. Maybe that's some of what they were looking for. Just maybe, outside chance. Or is it that stuff when they were talking about that highly classified material that no one else should have, even if you have some kind of access to them, you can't move it. So if it's not where it stays, that's a problem. It's all in your closet. Again, Farron, I've said this so many times, why we go through the process of, was it declassified, was it not declassified? When could it have been declassified? What was the nature of these documents? When are they gonna tell us exactly what was in that search warrant? Who cares? He had severely classified materials in his possession that he is not supposed to have. 1 + 1 is 2.
But I'm still just stuck on the fact that clearly, Trump was an X-man. Professor Xing things like, this is all declassified now. I'm so amazing with my mental capacity here. And I hope Biden is sitting up there like, now they're reclassified. Now we're in this mental war between the two. But no, really, in all seriousness, Trump's lawyers have not once in any legal filing said that any of the documents were declassified. That is the thing everybody has to know, because if you lie in a legal filing, it's pretty much the same as lying under oath. you can be charged with that. You can lose your legal license. You can have your entire livelihood stripped away from you, which we see with the people that have filed the false lawsuits with the 2020 election. So the fact that they won't say it in a court filing, they'll say it in the media, which Alina Habba has done plenty of times, but they're not saying it in court. To me, that's game over. That is ball game. The fact they won't say it under oath in a legal filing shows that they know it's not true. And the only witness so far, by the way, is Kash Patel, who just happens to, 11 days after the raid, got a $7,500 payment from Donald Trump's Save America PAC. And he happens to be the only one who says, no, I know for a fact he declassified. Wow, there is so much. I mean, that to me, that looks like bribery. Like, I give you this money, you got some good kids' books about me, go say that I did this. That needs to be investigated to see if that's what happened there. But overall, if they're not willing to say it in a court filing, then it didn't happen. Plain and simple.
And that's one of the big things take away from yesterday's hearing when it came to when they're looking into all this was that judge directly told them, hey, unless you give us that information that you keep claiming, then this is open and shut. I got to rule with them moving on with this investigation. And they're like, why should we have to provide evidence? They've never seen consequences. They've never seen accountability. So it's foreign to them. They're like, wait, what? You're asking me to provide evidence? We're just in court.
Evidence has no place in court. What are they talking about here? These are the dumbest lawyers, I swear, I think I've ever seen in my life.
He's the only ones he's got left. Everyone else has lost their license or didn't get paid and left.